Hi and welcome. I'm Mikael or Michael. For about half a year ago I built this airplane and I make a YouTube video about it. You can find it, I think, if you search on my name. And it's about the motors with gearbox that can run these big props that makes the difference. But I play around with it, different motors and motor combinations. But this one, it works well just as it is. And then I build this one. It's the same shape. I want to make it a little bit less heavy. It's this one is 80 grams in the air and this one is 70 grams. And the difference is you can see underneath the wing. This red one has 2 sheets of EPP and this one has only 1 sheet. And I also try to reduce the glue, and this is like a prototype, so I have to make some changes. And I can easily remove the motors, so I can change these motors and put it on this one. This one is 1S 720 motors, and I have a thrust of 130 grams on 1S 410 milliamps, and this one is 8520 motors 2S, and I have to remember it's 230 grams thrust, and it weighs 90 grams with 2S, and it's 380 milliamps. But I also play with to put contra-rotating motors. So I just put another one in front of the first one. Here is one way to do it. You just double everything. This is 2 more motors, exactly the same as in the airplane, and a receiver with built-in ESCs, and I put it in a box. So this is for it's easy to change between airplanes, and it protects from water a little at least. And just for an example, I have 2 more pieces of motor with gearbox, and there's a hole in this gearbox. You can put a stick in. So this is the way I do it. And then you have to find a mount of somehow, and I have mine on sticks of carbon fiber. So if you take a look, see if I get right inside this airplane. So here is already a box with a transmitter, and it's also connected to the servos. So I just lift it up, put in another receiver, and this one goes in on top. So now I have double receivers, and then I can connect another motor, and this one is not glow, so I can, the motor sticks, I can, it's heat shrink tubes. I can remove the motor, so I don't have to remove it all the way. So, and I forget to show the batteries. This is a 410 milliamp battery, and I use this for the first receiver that drives the servo, and this is 400 milliamps, so I think this will go out first. So I still have 2 motors and 2 servos if I run out of this battery. So let's connect it. So first receiver, and the second receiver, so, and if I put on an arm, so it works actually, no problem at all. I have to find, I come really close to the camera. Moving away my other. It's a little bit windy. Here's another airplane. I'm gonna tell you about it soon. See, I don't. Once again. It's windy inside today. Another way, I think those ESCs is 2 times 2 amps, I suppose. I don't want to blow the ESC, so therefore I use 2. And this, the weight of the receiver is 4 gram. And this is also 4 gram, 4.5 I think. And it came from this plane that's almost blew away. And this motor is 8520, and it runs, so I think, see if I remember, it's about 7 amps, this airplane. So the ESCs I think is 2 times 4. So I can put this receiver in this plane and run all 4 motors with just 1 receiver. But this receiver I can't make so sharp turns with it. This one, I like this receiver better. I can, because of different thrust in it. So as you this also have different thrust, but less different thrust. Another way to get contra-rotating props in a very easy way, I use two of those. It's 6/16 motors, and I just with a stick I just put it in, hopefully. And just the friction I put them in place. And on this receiver I have double, it's parallel connector for the motors, so I just put it in a free connector. So small. This battery is a little bit higher, it was maybe half. And with this small props, it will be extra 6.6 gram and an extra 0.9 amps and extra 20 gram thrust. So totally about 13 gram extra thrust. It's no big difference, but just for fun. A really easy way. in the box.